Alright, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So UFC 279's press conference has been cancelled, all due to like scuffles and some altercations in the back. I did see Kevin Holland come out with Rodriguez, but I don't know what happened after that. Seems like they scrapped the whole thing. So this is what I know based on reading things out there. Ariel Helwani also reported on it. So I'm just relaying mostly what Ariel said. Props to Ariel Helwani, usually first to drop the scoop. Alright, so there were reports of a fight or altercation backstage. So once again, due to that, the conference got axed, which sucks, because I wanted to see Khamzat and Nate go back and forth. Also, Tony, I'm sure, would have dropped some gems. But there was a few things going on. I guess Khamzat and Holland got into it. They've been going back and forth on social media. There was some shoving going on, a mini scuffle, nothing too serious. Tiki Golson gets involved, OG MMA vet. He breaks things up. Then, bad timing, Nate Diaz and his crew show up, and they think that Tiki's being messed with Khamzat's crew. So Nate's cool with Tiki, he goes way back with him. Then some other drama starts there. Some water bottles are thrown. According to Ariel, Tiki gets pegged with a couple of bottles. Then back at the hotel, Darren Till and Khamzat start arguing with Holland. Khamzat walks away. Till and Holland still having words. Security tries to get involved. They tell Holland to keep it moving, to leave the area. And I saw this video and it sounds like, well, I heard this. It sounds like Holland told a security dude, well, I could fight better than you, and unless you have a gun, I'm not going nowhere. Or I ain't moving. Something to that effect. You can find the video on YouTube. So what are my thoughts on this? Well, again, it sucks that the conference got scrapped because it would have been fun. But it is what it is with that. As far as the guys getting into it, hey, high testosterone, fighters. But it's kind of funny because Dana kind of shared the same sentiments that fighters will be fighters when Khamzat confronted Costa. That just happened like, what, a day ago? That wasn't nipped in the bud. Dana took it kind of lightly. Now it kind of backfires because these guys are not being checked. There are no strict rules in place, which there might be, but it doesn't seem that way based off of Dana's reaction, again with Khamzat confronting Costa. He just chalked it up as like, hey, that's what these guys do. So if you have free reign to chirp at each other, for things to get heated, crap's gonna escalate, man. Things could get physical. Dana didn't look too happy this time. I'm sure things are gonna change. There's probably gonna be tighter security going forward. They might change the format. Maybe have guys come out separately. Who knows? But again, Dana didn't look happy. Thank God no fights were canceled. Nobody was injured. I don't know if this is true or not, but I read something about Khamzat front kicking Holland. Again, I don't know if that's true, but I did read that. Something else I want to touch on. It seems like Khamzat's being dragged in multiple directions, man, focusing on the wrong things. You got an altercation with Kevin Holland. You have an altercation with Paulo Costa. How about you focus on Nate Diaz? Because even though he should win that fight, no fight is a lock. And Nate Diaz is no joke, man. That dude is tough as hell. One of the most durable fighters to ever do it. We saw in the Leon Edwards fight, he's never out of a match. Even though he doesn't have KO power like that, he could knock you out with a well-placed punch. And his ground game is tricky. So are we going to see an instance of a guy not being 100% focused and taking his opponent lightly? Huge upset in the making? Or can Khamzat handle all this side stuff, stay focused, and completely shut down and dominate Nate? Which I think he is going to beat Nate handedly. But he's only human. And yeah, there's a lot going on around him. Hanging out with Till, all these altercations. We'll see. But you guys in the comment section, let me know what you think about the press conference being canceled. Was it a bummer for you? What do you think about these guys getting into these scuffles in the back? Do things have to change? Do they have to implement stricter rules? and procedures so conferences don't get ruined? Does Uncle Dana got to drop the hammer? What do you think about Khamzat versus Nate? Do you think that Khamzat is dealing with a lot of distraction? Let me know, guys. Would love to read your thoughts. Appreciate you watching the segment. I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy the fights. We'll come back and talk about them as usual. Take care, guys.